Miss Doja Cat has it number one on the Billboard charts, but not without some controversy.
No, and you could also, and I'm surprised 6ix9ine did not bring up the fact that it took the release of a remix to push her up the charts. Like she was kind of hanging around like the 6 or 7 range, and then she dropped a remix with Nicki Minaj, and actually 2 remixes because some dink decided to switch the fucking beat on the first release of the remix, which is ridiculous because the beat on Say So is so fucking good. And I'm like, why the hell would you change the beat? That's ridiculous. And then people complained enough that they literally just put the original beat back in.
Right. So the song, but the song Say So got really popular. Well, first off, it was released back in January. It wasn't released, but it was sent to radio.
Yeah, it was exactly. Yep.
And it got really popular, got some fame after this TikTok user named Haley Sharp went viral doing dances to it.
That's how songs get big nowadays.
Yep. TikTok, man.
Hell yeah.
Went number one. Do you know what week it went number one?
It was 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. Went number
2 weeks ago went number one on Billboard Hot 100.
And now it's currently number 2, and I'm sure it'll be kicking around again.
Okay. Yeah, right.
When the charts come out tomorrow. So it's currently number 2 in between. It's sandwiched in between 6ix9ine and Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber right now.
Right. But the thing that I find more interesting than that, besides the fact that obviously female rappers have the number one song in the country, which is great, equality, whatever. Woohoo.
It's
the controversy that followed a couple days ago, man. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, but the thing is that this is fucking funny because the whole thing with Doja Cat's like basically they dug up old tweets on her again, and this is like the 3rd time this has happened.
Right.
Like Doja Cat is young. I mean, she's 24, 25.
Something like that, yeah.
And obviously with that era, you grew up with Twitter and shit. And obviously if you have the dedication, you can dig through people's tweets and find out bad things they said. Now, this wave of Doja Cat being canceled is which I'm sure it's going to work. Just like it did the past couple times, because her career has it totally stalled the first time people found her bad tweets in the past.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's why she has the fucking huge hit, biggest hit of her fucking career right now.
Right.
But basically, this all stemmed because Lana Del Rey wrote this this absolutely insane, bananas, narcissistic Instagram post saying like, well, all these women are talking about like singing sex songs. Like, but why are the critics coming after me for writing sad songs? And can people stop saying I glorify abuse in my music? And I'm like, hold on, okay, Lana. And then she's like literally like complaining about bad reviews she got like 7 years ago. I'm like, Lana,
isn't Lana your girl? That's your girl, right?
It is my girl, but it was just a mad narcissistic fucking post, basically saying like, well, these women aren't getting criticized for being sexual. Like, why are you still criticizing me for accusing me of glamorizing abuse because I write about sad relationships? And I'm like, hold on, okay, Lana, you haven't been criticized in years. First off, like I think you got ripped more because of people thought your image was manufactured.
Right.
In terms of like you were an industry plant and like you used to record music under your Lizzie Grant and shit, and it sounded nothing like you do now. So people thought your entire image, like your like 60s, 50s nostalgia thing was completely fabricated, and then people thought you couldn't sing after the SNL incident. So you had that whole thing, and it took a while for you to get over that. Obviously, she had a very huge following.
Right, she's like one of the number one female artists.
Yeah, it didn't affect her popularity, but critically she was getting shit on for a very long time.
How does it tie to Doja Cat?
Yeah, and because she made one of the artists that she mentioned in this post was Doja Cat.
Oh, okay.
And then Doja Cat, I don't know, Doja Cat said something about Lana in return, like why you bringing me into this? Mm-hmm. And then like mad Lana Del Rey fans dug up Doja Cat fucking tweets.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I didn't look at them because I don't fucking care. And what do you know what they were referring to? Because I know she's had, you can literally go to her Wikipedia page. She's had like several controversies in the past where she stepped in it and they found old tweets and shit.
Right. So my understanding my understanding of the situation, and I'm glad that my friend kind of pointed it out to me because like I said, I don't know if I had said this, but I really don't care enough to follow her at all. But she was caught on camera during a I guess it's called Tiny Chat. It's like a video, kind of like Zoom. It's a video chatting, a streaming or not streaming, but like a video chat platform. Um, Talking to a bunch of guys who I guess are alleged to be members of the alt right.
What?
You never heard about
What?
it? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure how that. I'm not exactly sure how that makes her racist, but that's the first thing. I guess the first public strike against her.
Okay.
And then the other thing was so I guess so a fan actually shared a bunch of screenshots on it. And then the other thing was that I guess she released a song or it was an old song called Didn't Do Nothing, I believe it's called Didn't Do Nothing.
Okay.
Which is it apparently is like a term that's used whenever a lot of African Americans have been gunned down through police brutality, and the term is that they didn't. It's essentially
it's a play on didn't do nothing.
Play on didn't do nothing, right?
Okay.
There was a song about that she made. It was an unreleased track on you can find it on SoundCloud, and the bunch of people looked into that song. So the first thing I did was I went and I read the lyrics, and I was like, this doesn't sound like that bad of a song. But the way it was explained to me was apparently people are upset because it's somehow tied to Sandra Bland's death.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not.
All right, hold on. Like, who did they like launch like a crime scene investigation unit for this? It's like these are so fucking like no one would figure like this takes like legitimate sleuthing to figure out if this is indeed all accurate.
Well, there's nothing else for people to do during this time but do that. So
no. See, I don't think this is a product of the times. This shit happens all the fucking time where people just are like so busy to like, and that's like the stupidest part was this shit's been around apparently, but the reason this was unearthed is because Doja Cat pissed off fans of another artist.
Well, here's the thing: is that the term "did do nothing" is, I mean, that's not a rumor. That's confirmed that is a term that has been used by the alt-right community, right? It's been floating around for years on 4chan, all these websites, all these social media websites that for whatever reason allow members of the alt-right to use that as a slur against African Americans. So I understand. I feel like there are bigger. In my personal opinion, I feel like there are bigger fish to fry. I mean, why don't you? Like, why aren't people more upset that she used, the F word? You know what I mean? Like, why aren't we?
Yeah. I mean, she has a very dubious history with homophobic slurs.
Right.
That was what she got. That was what she got in trouble for the first time. And again, who the fuck knows? I mean, she very well could be a homophobic, racist, whatever. Yeah. But my biggest problem is like that with all these things is never with things like that. It's people unearthing shit from forever ago. Like this wasn't made like, and we're dealing with someone who's a very young fucking woman.
Exactly, cancel culture. Correct.
Yeah, and I'm like, and that's the thing. And it also, it never works. B, if you fucking like Doja Cat's career is gonna be fucking fine.
Right.
Like she's fucking ascending, and some bad shit she did in the past is not gonna fucking stop that. And also, secondly, if you are I invite anybody who, as a teenager or like in their like early 20s, did not do something or say something fucking stupid and ignorant and awful. Now, it might not be something to this degree. It might not have a racial connotation. It might not have a homophobic connotation, sexual orientation connotation, I should say. But you've probably said something that was ignorant and hurtful and something you thought something was funny that is not. Right. And in the past. So my point is, if you've done this in the past and like, you're really fucking
throwing stone out of glass house.
Yeah, exactly. Because like this shit is not like this isn't something she did last week. It would be one thing if she said if this came out like if this was last week that she did this, I would understand it.
I understand.
But we're digging through the
recesses,
the bowels of Doja Cat's online activity to try to fucking find a way to demean her because she said something mean about an artist that kind of threw a ricochet shot at her for some fucking bizarro reason.
Yeah, and in my personal opinion, I don't think it's really the job of the fans to bring this to light. I would much rather the artists themselves take it upon themselves to be like, hey, this was something that I did. I feel like you guys should know about it because I wouldn't want this to kind of be done out with behind my back. That would be the ideal situation.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, and again,
use it as a way to get ahead of it. I'm sorry.
No, and yeah, exactly. I completely agree. And it's also kind of fucked up that we're sitting there doing this and like fucking scraping through the bowels of the internet when she literally has a hit fucking song right now and is like completely like and is like breaking fucking records and like flying right now.
Well, and like people love to see people get turned. People love to see people get torn down. Torn down.
But that's the thing. And again, I'm not fucking Captain Nice and fucking whatever. I mean, again, obviously, I have a lot of venom in my fucking heart. I'm well aware of that. So it's very hypocritical for me. Like, can't we all just get along? No, I'm not just saying that. But like, criticize her fucking music. Don't fucking go after all this. Like, oh man, you won't believe what she did in fucking 2011 when she was fucking 16. Like, oh no, wow, what? Huh? Yeah. Like, dude, like, what the fuck, man? And I got plenty of fucking time on my goddamn hands, too. And maybe it's because I value the fucking music over what the fuck he did. But as long as it's not a goddamn... Like, again, also, like, she's not my fucking friend. Like, we're not hanging out.
Really? I thought
like, no, me and Doja are tight like that.
You sure?
Yeah, I am. Yes, I can confirm that I have have never had any contact nor any type of relationship with Doja Cat. I can confirm that. But I don't know. Maybe it's like unless it's like a literal fucking crime, like a hardcore crime. I'm probably I'm not gonna be like personally I might think you're an a-hole, but like I'm not gonna be like your music is really fucking like I can't listen to your music anymore. You're canceled because you said something fucking bad when you were 12.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now, like, fuck, I have no fucking interest in that and no fucking time for it, especially since if you were to dig through my fucking past, I've said some shit that's fucking bad to, again, not exactly like that, but I've said and done ignorant fucking shit before. You probably fucking have too, so fucking stop acting all fucking holier than thou on fucking topics like this. It's ridiculous. And Say So fucking bangs, by the way, so fuck you.
Right. Where do we go from here, man? Does she have to face this head on? Because she hasn't really. I don't
know. I doubt it. And I think when the charts come out, I'm not sure they think it are delayed by Memorial Day, but when the charts come out in the next 48 hours, I don't think you're going to see any effect on that. I don't think her social media following is going to take a hit. I don't think her future musical endeavors are going to take a hit.
Lose any sponsorships over this?
No, I don't think so. And I think she'll continue to. I think she'll continue to do very well. I mean, she just dropped the remix In Your Eyes with The Weeknd. She's on that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to perform poorly as a result of this. I think that I think her career is going to be fucking fine. I mean, I think musically, I'm curious to see where she goes next. I think she has a lot of untapped potential. I think Hot Pink was a very up and down album.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she has all the tools to be a really, really, really fucking good rapper / singer hybrid. I don't think she's put it together yet, but there are certain highs like Say So that give me the impression that she could have some huge fucking things in store musically.
Can I give you my my prediction for what's I think it's gonna happen?
Go for it, pal. That's what we're here for.
I say she becomes a more known for this one song than anything else that she puts out after this.
Possible, but I mean,
I don't necessarily feel like this is going to be while I agree with you that it's not going to tear her career down, I feel like this song is so huge right now. I don't know if she can multiply the success, but I don't know. That's not because I think she's an untalented artist. I just feel like music nowadays is so the attention span of fans is so frantic and it's so sporadic that like people are really quick to move on to the next person that blows up. And I honestly don't think that this is going to last. That's
a very valid line of thinking. I disagree with on her because the buzz on her has been slowly building for a while now. Now, Say So might be the first time that like the TikTok crowd became aware of her, but like she's been steadily rising throughout the hip hop ranks over the past couple of years. So like I think this is what's going to launch her into superstardom. I don't think it's the other way around. I don't because again she had little. I mean, Juicy did pretty well with fucking Tyga before this.
Who?
She had a song called Juicy with Tyga.
Oh, okay.
that was pretty successful. She had a couple songs off of her first album, which I'm not really familiar with. That also did pretty well. So I mean, I think, and now she's landing fucking remixes with The Weeknd and shit. So I mean, again, I think this is she's on a very positive trajectory, at least fame wise, for sure.
Right, absolutely.
But
right,
we'll see.